some of the people, I will go to these streams, I'll mention that, yeah, I'll watch the end of the chat. Okay, well, we should have a conversation.
Oh shoot. Yeah, I probably should pay attention to what's going on, huh? Oh, we're not far from a save room. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Welcome in. Back with Order of Ecclesia, Castlevania. Sure, let's save the game. Why not? So I think I've got the grid strategy for this. It looks like it's the ice magic that's going to do the most damage to this guy. Shoot. It looks like mostly dodging his fin and then hitting him with this. Don't get hit by that. That's the last thing you want to do is get hit by the freaking poison. But that right there is also hard to attack or hard to dodge. You basically have to hit the piece that flies at you. Well, that was terrible for a first attempt. Hey, there's the game over screen for the first time this stream. So I think the biggest thing that I have to remember on this is to watch his mouth and make sure that I'm not walking into that poison. And then to wait and time my attack for when he flicks this pedestal at me. Damn. Stay right out of range. You should be able to pick away at him. I can't believe I didn't get hit there. Damn. I almost hit that too. And I didn't even see him shoot it at me. And there you take advantage and really pound him. You can almost get him into a lock. He can catch you with that. You can almost get him locked into an animation where he sits there and only throws those at you. But I ran into the poison like an idiot. Definitely shouldn't have ran into that. Because I saw that he was doing it and I still did it. I was too busy trying to spam with that frickin' ice spell. How long does a video have to be before you can start cussing? Jump out of that. Now I hope I... okay, nice. You can't flick that thing at me. He's on the right side of it. Man, he still hasn't hit me yet. That's the best time I've had. Whew. Fuck. Oh, there was my first fuck. Hey, we were in 5 minutes before I said fuck. Hit him. Boom! That ice sword attack is money. That was almost 200 HP for one attack. Oh, that's the secret attack right there. Hold on a minute. I might be able to take him out. Oh, shoot. And I got greedy and got hit. Man, that did a lot of damage, though. Tonic, why not? Oh, he tricked me, that little bastard. He did it again. Ah, I thought I got away from that. Ah. Ah, no. Stupid. Alright, come on, freaking sandfish. Nice, that was a good start. I'm on the right side of that. Another good thing that's happened. See, you can trick him, and you can make him spawn in certain places. Alright, pound it away. Hey there, Retro, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you. Oh man, I didn't see him pop up on the other side and he got me with that. Hopefully you're having a good Saturday, Retro. Jinx. You gonna be playing anything today? I'm thinking I might even go over to Xenoblade later too. But yeah, I want to make progress in Order of Ecclesia. I've been at this for too long. But I've made good progress. I think I'm like halfway through. I might even be more than halfway through the actual game. I think 100% completion isn't the story. So I'm like 44%. I think it said 44%. This will probably make it 50 when I finish this boss. Oh shit. Yes! You're my good luck charm, Retro. Yeah, that's what this is. This is an emulator too. Yeah, Ben Ray suggested it for me. I almost went out of there without saving like an idiot. That magic was the secret. Hitting him with that ice sword was the ticket. Ah, 44%. I don't know if I can make that jump. It's like so tempting to just sit there and try and do that for freaking 2 hours. Ugh. Yeah, I feel like I'm too far to not finish it now. Summon owls. So what do you do with the owl? What the hell are they all about? They just float around? Doesn't seem like it's doing much. Oh, I guess it does hurt them, doesn't it? Just doesn't do much. That's all. That's it, and that's all. Yeah, I honestly had never seen this when it first came out. I was really big with the GBA. Like, I played all the GBA Castlevanias. I was obsessed with those. But for some reason, in the I think I was just broke in the DS era. Just a young 20-year-old kid that just wanted to go out and party instead of play video games during that era. Yeah, why not just go heal up again? Is the audio good? Let me see. Let me just make sure. It looks like the audio should be good. Alright. Looks good on my end. I just want to make sure. Oh shoot. It's spitting skulls out at me. Man, I haven't gotten like a glyph in a long time. Huh. When your video game instincts kick in. I think I can turn that quest in now. Fuck yeah. Oh, if you don't die. Fucking idiot. That was dumb. Alright, now that I have the diamond, don't die. Well, I said I didn't die yet, the same part. Lizard man. Oh, so he does I just realized that he does that lunging attack as part of his death. So that's why he keeps hitting me with that shit every time. 'Cause I wasn't paying attention to that. Look at this area though. Like a cool ass graveyard. And we've got our super cool heroine over here looking badass. Why does it look like I missed something? Maybe I need to see what's on the other side of this room and go before I go back. Ah, story. Strong magic behind that door. It's Dominus. Well, that shouldn't be too surprising that there's Dominus around, because that's all that we ever run into is the guy that, what's his name, Albus. It's just like leading us along the whole time. Uh-oh. It's the first time he's done that, I think. I love this music. Oh, here we go. Now we're going to find out why he's been playing with us. Because now he's got them all. I will not be consumed. Wait, what? Yeah, I kind of thought that was gonna be almost like a standoff with him that might lead to something, but I guess not. I guess we're coming back here later. Well, there's nothing here. Ah, okay. I think, I mean, the rate says I've got 45% of the map uncovered. So you got to think that like 25% of that is maybe secret areas and stuff that you're not going to see until you start grinding. So I would say I'm probably just over halfway through right now, if I had to guess. There was my video game instincts again. Like, there's a wall! Crash it! Yeah, I don't want to use my magic ticket to warp out of here. I like to use those when I really have a problem. Maybe I do have a problem. Man, I almost got out of that without getting hit. Yeah, my guess, and that's just a guess, I'm just going off of how much secret stuff I've seen and like hidden areas just based off of the map. I mean, maybe I'm wrong and there's a lot more hidden areas than I'm expecting. But yeah, I've just been winging it. I don't have a guide or anything that's telling me what's going on. But I feel like the story's definitely coming to a crescendo after that scene. You know, but there's also like a dragon in the game over screen that I don't know that I've seen yet. I gotta wonder that he's about to pop up soon too. I'm a fan of a good dragon. I mean, hell, for all I know, it's that damn bird right there, and I just think it looks like a dragon. Yeah, that owl's pretty fucking useless, to be honest. I haven't seen it do anything worth... I mean, that was less than 10 damage. Like, I could have a throwing knife and it does more than 10 fucking damage. Alright, I think I'm supposed to talk to somebody here. Actually, I need to turn in some quest shit. If I'm not mistaken... I think I just picked up a couple things I can turn in.
Just watch. Thanks for your business.
Thanks for your business.
Right. How is it?
3 silver ore. Shit. Well, I thought I was able to turn something in, but I guess not. No, I didn't find the waterfall. Yeah, my bad. I could have swore I picked up a diamond that somebody was looking for. Alright. Wait, I thought I was supposed to talk to him about what we're doing next.
Welcome. Hey, you want to buy something? Come back again.
Didn't it say to come back here and talk to that guy? Oh, right on. Thank you. Thanks for coming in, Retro. I appreciate you. Thanks so much.
May the light go.
I could have swore I found a lab. Lazo. See you later. I guess not. I probably just sold the thing and didn't even realize it. Like an idiot. I could have swore I said to come back here and talk to somebody about what was going on. Did I imagine that?
I wonder if everyone is all right.
Hmm. That's the person that wants the sketchbook. She wants cashmere thread. Make a party dress.
Right.
He wants the silver ore. He's the stupid chef. Isn't there like an Ecclesia? Ecclesia. There you go. Sometimes you just gotta think outside the box a bit. You say he hosts the final piece himself. Oh, that is the last one. I wonder if this is the end. I mean, that didn't really tell us shit. Like, all we did was decide that I am gonna go after him? Like, did I miss something? Okay. Yeah, we might be coming pretty close to the end here. That world map is anything to go off of right here. Oh, what the hell is that? Like quicksand? The Jersey Devil. That's sick. Swamp Man over here. Got him. Just barely with that. Oh shit. Why did she turn? If I wanted to turn, it would have never done that. Haha. Nice. I needed a level up. I didn't need to freaking die right there, though. I wish I would have saved right there. Alright. Do this again. Oh shoot. What? That was dumb. Too worried about saving, not paying attention. Speaking of saving, I walked right past the save room. Just make sure we don't have to do this shit again. Ah, wasted it. Why do they seem to get tougher? That's weird. Like, it seemed like that one died way faster than the other one did. When it actually killed me. shit. Fucking poison. Damn, I ain't fucking around. Alright. These owl dudes are not a joke. They just take a hit. Yeah, their owls do a hell of a lot more damage than mine does. That's about the one thing I can say about it. Oh, hello, dear! Bird. You can't put words in Pudgy's mouth if his mouth isn't moving. No, I'm about to die. Is morally irresponsible, Lou. Let's ask the writers. That's a mistral. I love the playing with the dinosaurs. That one's still my freaking favorite. I eat wood. It tastes good. Big feet. We're definitely missing that kind of comedy these days. Comedy's just stupid now. Like, when did stupid become the, like, measuring stick for comedy? It's like that's all. That's how you sell anything these days in a commercial. Is just show a bunch of stupid people doing stupid shit. Like I haven't quite gotten around. Oh hell no! Like that was all pure genius. You know, like take the whole concept of just a dude dressed up as an old woman. Like that was used as a joke for like 5 seconds in that movie, and then like they moved on. You know, like most movies nowadays would literally just be all about like him walking into somewhere and people being like, "Oh my god, that's a real woman," and like being like stupid. I don't know. It's just really fucking dumb nowadays. Harry Crumb and Leslie Nielsen. Yep. I mean, you're not gonna get movies anywhere like that nowadays. Everything has to be like played so safe. You know, like that's the word to use. You know, like safe. We're not gonna push any buttons except, you know, we might make fun of Trump people in a movie. Like those are still the people you can make fun of in movies nowadays. Are the quote unquote alt-right people. I fucking hate politics so much. Oh man, I don't have any freaking MP. Why won't it let me use that? It's like nobody wants to make a story that's interesting anymore. They want to. It's got to be like some kind of like social engineering going on, instead of like actually telling a story. It's how can you? Yeah, there's nothing I could do there. I was destined to die. Like everything is about converting people into like you're thinking the wrong way. You've got to think like this instead of let's just give people a good story to watch. I feel like if you took a anonymous poll of just random people, most people would tell you like, yes, just get back to telling me a good story. Maybe I shouldn't waste so much of my magic on the easy dragons right there. Maybe I should. Well, they're not easy. And that ice doesn't do anything if it's not on the ground either. I mean, shoot, when you think about Mrs. Doubtfire, just in that scene where they're trying to figure out what the look he's going to have, you know, there's so many quote-unquote racial jokes in that scene. And, like, nobody made a big deal about it because you're making fun of, like, Jewish people and English people, and it's just like, whatever, it's a joke. So, like, nobody really made a big deal. But, like, when you go back and watch that scene where there's, like, matchmakers, like, all of that is just, like, nothing but, like, huge stereotypical, like, jokes that, if you wanted to, you could call it racist. Just watched a new movie, Eddington or something. Had COVID crap in it. The mayor was pushing for all the restrictions, and the sheriff was like, it's all rubbish. You know, my philosophy is to just discriminate everyone equally. Exactly. If I sit there and make fun of myself, it should give me enough, you know, leeway to just be like, well, isn't it funny about that and that? I don't know. That the world's too reliant on what's the word? Just political correctness. You know, everything has to just be accessible to everybody. Hey, I like it, Vaughn. Trust me. I I was delivering a scooter to a customer. You know, like my job is, I have those scooters, I install the handicap equipment and whatnot. And this lady was basically telling me that the job I did was crap. And, you know, the scooter didn't work for her. And my dark humor comes out with, well, this might be the last party that you ever miss. You know, and then, you know, me not thinking that I'm talking to a 90-year-old woman. The last party she might miss might literally be the last party she ever misses. And, like, that gave me a chuckle. And she caught on to that it was a joke. So I get dark comedy. But she was being ridiculous, man. Like, I did what I was supposed to do. I installed the lift in her vehicle. And she just didn't like it. It sucks when you've got an old woman like that crying and you're just like, hey man, I don't know. Right, oh yeah, she brought it up to me. She even said, yeah, I might be dead by then. She's the one that actually said it. I might actually be dead. The guy that I had with me wanted to freaking laugh his ass off at me, but he was too worried with thinking, like, she might actually die. I mean, sadly, when we have customers that we even get on our schedule, it is kind of a race to get the job done because you just never know if they are going to die before you actually get paid for the job. I mean, that's a legitimate concern of ours. Yeah, at least she wasn't offended. I can't say that she was just like, hey, I get it. You guys just did the work you were supposed to do. Zycron. That's like the last thing I needed to get out of a fucking chest right there. They weren't lying when they said this was one of the hardest Castlevania games. I do gotta say that Castlevania is a lot harder when you don't have the map like right above you at all times. If there was one thing that I'm glad the DS did, is it allowed you to have a map available at all times. I remember the first time I saw the DS, it was like, what are we going to even use a dual screen for? But Nintendo, I got to give them a lot of credit. In the first few years, came up with a lot of really good games that actually used it. It seemed like it eventually got, what is the word? Just kind of, I don't know, everybody just stopped being creative with it and it became just the map is going to go on the top screen. But they gave it the shot. There was a lot of creativity. Oh shit, I jumped right into that. I do gotta say, a lot of our customers are super cool. For old people, they get that, like, shit happens. Like, when I gotta tell somebody that, like, somebody sent us the wrong part, or a part isn't available for their 20-year-old vehicle, most of them kind of get it. Younger people are like, what do you mean? This is a big company and you're telling me they can't provide you with... And it's like, no, that's a fucking 25-year-old part, man. They don't, like, nobody has that space available just sitting around in a warehouse to hold a part indefinitely until you actually needed it. Unfortunately, that's not the world we live in. I took way too many hits getting through that, unfortunately. Spend more money. Yeah, there's nowhere to fill up on hearts in that entire area.
Hey, want to buy something?
That must mean they know that that's what you're going to be doing, is going in there spamming that magic spell. Man, the resale value on that shit is terrible. Coffees, okay. Yeah, who the fuck was looking for all of these? I could have swore somebody wanted a ruby, a sapphire, an emerald, and a diamond.
Come back again.
Oh, I'll be back. I'm sure of it. This game is terrible with doling out any kind of healing, so you're relying on that damn shop. Hi there, Anderson. How's it going? Thanks for stopping in. Did you ever play Order of Ecclesia? I don't know, did I ask you that last time? I think you were here last time. I mean, sorry if I asked you that. This might be a final showdown. This might be the last boss. She means business from the sound of it, huh? That looks like this might be it. You guys might see the ending. Might have to switch over to Xenoblade later on. Unless this is a fake out. This does feel like there could be a fake out coming. Being that we ain't seen Dracula yet. I definitely appreciate you stopping in, Vaughn and Anderson and Retro. We had Retro here earlier. And we got Leatherface up there. Moonlighting as a butcher. Wow. For whatever reason, my viewer count isn't working. I see nobody in here, and I'm sure there's somebody. Wow, that mimic ate me up. Shit. Did I save before I went shopping like a fucking idiot? I didn't need to do that. Supposed to save after you do all this bullshit. Why didn't anybody remind me? Why didn't anybody tell me you had one of those things? Anybody remember that line? What that's from?
Come back again.
Why didn't anybody tell me you had one of those things? Alright. Seems unlikely that this would be the end. Unless there's a hell of a lot of like secret areas that I have. Oh, it sucks. Because I got a glyph out of that fucker. And he pushed me back. Damn it, that sucks. Temporarily increase the amount of money received. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? I'm gonna be smart, and I'm just not gonna fuck with that mimic right now. Those things are pretty dangerous. Bet you there's a save room in here. Nope. Better than a save room, honestly. Hey Ben, how's it going? Thanks for stopping in. She just said this might be the final battle. So I might be closer to finishing this game than I thought. Is this like Symphony of the Night, where you, the map basically flips upside down? The randomizer is nothing to fuck around with. You are right about that. It's weird because I've played Banjo-Kazooie and I've started it, and it's just one of those games that I never end up finishing. I didn't want Order of Ecclesia to fall on that list. And now it looks like what, there's probably another couple areas or something from what I'm seeing here. But it looks like I'm pretty much almost done with it. Just by judging what's room left on the map. And then she says Albus is here and time to end it. So I'm guessing I'm close. Jesus. I wonder if there's like a different weapon I should be using in this area. He's up there having a moment with himself. Just making some toast. Shoot. You know, you're making me hungry talking about that. We got a place around here called Raising Cane's, and they give you garlic bread with your chicken fingers. Man, it's so damn good. I could live off bread. If I just had to eat bread and beef gravy, like from like a roast beef, man, I could eat that. Oh, stop it with the pizza, Vaughn. I don't have the ability to make a pizza right now. Oh. Remember the game when those guys were so freaking scary on that searchlight level? Now you just eat them up. What's your favorite pizza toppings? For me, I'm a carnivore. Oh shit. Pepperoni, bacon, Italian sausage. Cajun crust is the secret to great pizza, though. I can actually eat it now. My stomach actually allows me to eat stuff like that. Ooh, barbecue chicken pizza. Hey, Jonas. Thank you for coming in. Salvi, right? Did I say it right? Did I embarrass myself? Salvi? Gotta remember, Americans are dumb. Glad you stopped by, though, Jonas. Barbecue chicken is good. There's not too many places around here. Everybody has too sweet of barbecue sauce. I'm kind of weird with my barbecue sauce. I don't like it too sweet. What am I doing? It's like I'm over here like, where do I go? Where do I go? Man. No, no. So he tricks you. He makes you think that you're going to get a glyph, and that thing might end up hurting you. Yeah, I pretty much have an eating disorder. I'll be honest with you. I like bread, meat, and cheese. My wife must like literally hate thinking about eating dinner every night because she's been stuck in this freaking eating disorder hell where she has to make food that I'll eat. My kid is like no better. I can't complain though because she gets it from me. But I think that's honestly like almost something that like chefs and culinary, like the culinary arts has kind of created a lot of food disorders, because if food doesn't look really good, it seems like a lot of kids like determine if they like food based off of how it looks. And that's like a huge thing with like top chefs these days, is making food look a certain way. So you got to almost wonder if like starting off kids seeing food, you know, perfectly prepared and their freaking Happy Meal and all that shit always comes out in a commercial looking perfect, that, you know, when you end up cooking something that is homemade and didn't come out of a fucking box, you know, like kids look at that as like, oh, that's gross. Because I'll tell you right now, my kid bases everything that she eats off of how it looks. So I wonder if there's something to that. You know, like cavemen threw a animal on the fire and one day they realized like, damn, that tastes better. And it didn't matter how it looked. You know, everybody just sat around and ate because they were hungry. And now we have like perfectly prepared food that kids look at and they're like, oh, that's gross. I gotta be honest though, there's some Indian food that I wonder how anybody can eat it. Like, I don't want to sound too mean, but I've seen some Indian food that I couldn't eat it. Like, there's no way I could literally bring myself to eat it. Just like the brown pasty looking stuff, like I can't do that. I'm sure that's some kind of eating disorder that there's a name for. I got a friend at work that says I'm probably autistic. He's like, yeah, that doesn't seem like something that somebody not on the spectrum would say about their food. I'm like, I can't help it, man. I like what I like. All right, on. You're good, Ben. Thanks for coming back. You missed me talking about my eating disorder. I think that's about all. Can't blame my kid for what she eats, because I barely eat. It's like, I'm sure curry and Indian food taste really great. But just the look of it, I can't really get past. But I think you missed me saying that I think that that's probably created a lot of eating disorders. You know, is that like modern day people, we put so much thought and effort into like how food looks that now kids look at food that isn't like perfectly made, you know, off of a freaking McDonald's commercial, and they don't want to eat it. Because 9 times out of 10, if my kid looks at something and it doesn't look right to her, like, she just won't even eat it. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, somebody's getting paid to make fake food look real. Half the time they say it isn't even the real food in the commercials that you're looking at. I just found Biscuit Cat. Shout out to Biscuit Cat. On the stream today. That was great. Oh, what? Well, that's why you should pay attention, kids. That was ridiculous. After all of that. I wish my old boss was here so I could say, "What do you always say, Chuck?" And he'd go, "Idiot!" You could be a professor in a university, and he's still going to tell you you're an idiot if he thinks you're an idiot. Like ice cream is often called, right, scooped mashed potato, right, because it doesn't melt, and they can sit there and take 1 billion pictures of it and make it look perfect. You know, it's the texture, you know? Like, that's the whole thing. You look at the texture in the commercial ice cream, and you're like, it doesn't look right. That's the telltale giveaway. But seriously, I know so many kids that just won't eat something based off of how it looks. I swear it has to be something that's a thing. Oh shit. He's gonna kill me. Alright, let's see if we can get him. Fuck, those things are tough. Whew. That was not worth killing. That's why I just avoid those fucking things when I know that that's what's there. This was where the cat was, right? You just not have to pick up the cat once you get it, even if you die? Am I imagining that the cat was here? No, this wasn't this room. All these rooms just look alike. That's what it is. Ah, there it is. Jesus. Man. I think I gotta switch to the lance. I think I'm stupid. And I forgot to switch to the lance. No, that was dumb.
Come here.
So which Xenoblade did you end up looking up, Ben? Was it the one I was playing? You looked that up further? Or did you say you downloaded the DS one? I thought the Xenoblade Chronicles was for 3DS. The remake of Xenoblade. Oh, you're downloading the Wii Xenoblade. Right on, nice. That's the one. You'll like that. You gotta really like invest in that game because it's huge. That's one of the longer RPGs out there. But the story is just like, man, gut punching. Yeah, it's a great story. And I like the combat system. They really found a way of making the JRPG auto battle turn-based combat feel like you're really doing something. You know, a lot of the time, you know, you think like, oh, I don't want to just stand there while the game plays itself. Well, how much different is that than just constantly hitting attack and making your guy kill every enemy, you know, one hit because you leveled up. So it does a lot of making every battle meaningful. But it's not like too crazy. I will say that a lot of the battles, you're sitting there wailing away on an enemy for way too long. I'd say that your standard encounter in Xenoblade goes a little bit longer than it probably should. But the combat's always fun. I guess that's the real takeaway, is that no matter what you're fighting, it's always fun. You could always die. You know, like that's missing from like a lot of like Final Fantasy and accessible RPGs. Whereas games like Demon Souls, Dark Souls, and all those FromSoft games, you know, they like it to be more difficult. I think Xenoblade finds a good balance between Final Fantasy difficult and like those Souls games. Ah, you didn't get me that time because I knew your little asses were in there. Right, you're going to need to get some new achievements to go after. Now, did you schedule them, or do you just make them and then put them up when you're ready? Might stretch. Might need to go get a drink. I think my coffee's gone. Might be time for a new coffee. Hopefully my wife's watching and she heard that. Did I wink my eyes right? Yeah, you know what I do? I look at my metrics and find out when I get the most views. At least I try to. Sometimes I just throw shit up there on a whim. But I normally kind of see when I get the peak viewership, and I try to get one right in that curve. So yeah, I don't know if you schedule them, you can find a good sweet spot for uploading. that helps you kind of just stay on track if you just say, you know, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday you throw one up. I heard that once a week is probably the sweet spot for YouTube. That's what seems to be the general consensus. I don't know about for like streaming. Obviously, everybody seems to be better at streaming than me and pulling in views, so I might be doing it wrong. But everybody says once a week. You know, it's kind of the YouTube sweet spot. At least on the how to grow your channel forums and all that stuff. It's been a while since I looked up any kind of advice on how to be good, though, because for the most part, everybody has an idea, and it might have worked for them, but that don't really mean it's going to work for you. Some people say, you know, mix up your content. Some people say never mix up your content because it's just going to confuse... fuck. It'll just confuse the algorithm if you make two different types of videos. But then, I don't know. I think I'm just doing it as a hobby at this point, and whatever comes of it comes. Seems like the more effort and like the more I worry about shit, the less results you get from it. So maybe the anxiety and whatever ends up rubbing off into your content. I don't know. Yeah, your algorithm is definitely confused. You seem to get an odd new person for each thing, right? Yeah, you've had actually a pretty good revolving door of people. Now you've had like that Todd, the N64 dude. There's been a revolving door of people. Yeah, I thought about just putting like gaming or something at the end of my channel name, but I don't know. I don't think that's going to make more people come to my channel, really. I think it's kind of obvious Dead Pixel is a gaming channel. If the algorithm can't figure that out because I didn't put gaming at the end of my channel name, I'm probably just fucked anyway. Come on, dude. Come get me. At least I'm catching on. Getting smarter. I remembered to use the lances. That was like 10 gold anyway. Yeah, I think the problem with the algorithm, quote unquote, is that it doesn't even know what it's going to be doing from day to day. I mean, and if it does, it's definitely skewed to keep... I think like channels that bring in people that spend money are what it's going to prioritize. You know, like if somebody's always going over to Mr. Beast's chat and getting thousands of dollars through super chats, I mean, that's going to just be what naturally gets pushed to the top. And hell, I can't even blame YouTube for that. They're supposed to be out here making money doing this. I'm going to be back. I'm going to get a drink. Look who we got. We've got a special guest. All it takes is a coffee cake. He's my best friend. You Milo Ren? Hmm? Did we get Milo Ren to stop by? Hmm? You wanna say hi? Well, say hi. You introduce my little buddy? Hmm? You introduce my little buddy? Look at it. He doesn't care about me. He's just a big old fat dog, huh? He's just a big fat dog. Yeah, it's rare. I can't even remember the last time I've had a random come into a live stream. Somebody actually came in and said that they had just subscribed, and I'm like, oh, great, thanks. And I'm all like happy. And then and then they didn't subscribe. Either that or somebody unsubscribed. Well, that's all he wants. Had someone sub and then 1 hour less. You're right. Same thing. It's like, I don't even know. I worry about it too much, honestly. That's probably the biggest problem. Milo Ram, you think you could gain us 1 subscriber for this stream? Hmm? You think a cute dog like you could gain us 1 subscriber? If we gain 1 subscriber, I'll give you a coffee cake to eat on the stream. How does that sound? If he eats one of those bones, there's going to be problems. I hope I didn't offend anybody with my impression of that guy. But, I mean, that's literally what the dude sounded like. I mean, he literally whipped around the corner and just gave me a "Sir!" People go to your channel because it's good, man. Shoot. Your shorts are awesome, actually. Your shorts are getting even better and better and better with each one. Yeah, all I'd have to do to keep him here the whole time would be to have another one of those snack cakes just sitting here. He wouldn't go anywhere with that. He actually brought my wife a donut off of the table. It was like wrapped in the wrapper still from the actual donut shop. And he like brought it to my wife like, hey, would you please unwrap this for me? See, snack cake was gone. So is the dog. Man. Why can I not figure this out? Right, he's gone. And you know, I always give cats a bad rep. You know, like I'll always be like, oh man, a cat. You know, a cat is gonna sit up in the corner and look at you and be like, man, if that guy died, I'd be able to live off of that corpse for a while. But a dog would be sad if you died, you know. And then I'm starting to really question that. Because it really does seem like all he wants is food. This better be the last area because it's kicking my ass. This is like the very first time in this game I felt like it's been kicking my ass. Yeah, what's the coolest ROM hack you've seen so far? Is there anything modern? Zelda 2 never played, but saw a ROM hack and grabbed it, right? In case these sites get taken. That's what I did. I basically went and grabbed every ROM that I could. When I first learned that, you know, there were ROM sites, I was like, shit, this isn't going to last long. Well, here we are 30 years later or whatever, and they're still up. But I had that same mentality of like, this shit's not going to be here very long, and I'm going to grab it while I can, and I'm not going to risk it. Hell, I mean, I've already seen that with like YouTube videos. You know, like there's been stuff that got posted on YouTube, and I'm like, man, I don't know that this is going to stay. So I'll literally just like record the shit right on my phone. And then sure enough, you know, in like 2 fucking months, it's gone. I actually need to make a video about Nintendo coming down on my 3D printing. I haven't really said much about that, but my 3D models of Umbreon and Jolteon got taken down, and I pretty much had my 3D printing like just wiped out. I lost probably $800 in gift cards because they nuked my entire profile. Damn, I let that fucker get me. Yeah, for whatever reason, it got copyrighted as like, oh yeah, this is ours, you can't be having this up there. And it's like, but I made it. Like, it's not anything stolen. It's like, okay, sure, conceptually, you came up with the Jolteon character and the Umbreon character. Like, I'll give that to you, you know? Like, those are your characters. But, like, people do fan art and make replicas of shit all the fucking time. And it never gets taken down or striked. It's like, oh, you can't do that. I wasn't making any money, like, per se, off of those models. But people were coming to my profile, downloading shit that I made, and then saying like, hey, you know, here's a boost, which is a boost is saying like, I like this model, and it gives you like a credit on that platform's store. So I wasn't making money, but I was able to use those credits to make my 3D printing profile basically stand out. And I was actually giving away gift cards. Like, I wasn't actually benefiting from any of them. Like, all the gift cards that I got, I gave away on stream. I literally did a live stream where I was 3D printing something, and then I gave away the gift cards, you know, on stream. But it doesn't matter. I'm gonna gonna get different models that I end up posting eventually, and I'll build it back up. You know, it's just crap happens. Fuck. How did my weapon get changed? Fuck. This game is not easy. Yeah, I had one of my models had like 2,500 likes, was like the top Pokemon model on the platform actually. Well, I think the Umbreon, it was the best Umbreon, like more likes. It was downloaded like 11,000 times. So it's almost like the platform let it stay up there long enough to have people give them traffic to that site. And then it was like, oh yeah, this isn't allowed. It's got to come down. Because they can't say that they didn't notice that model 3 years ago when I posted it. Like, that's what bothers me, is it was up there for like 3 years. And it did all of that traffic for them. And then they decide, oh no, this is just gone. We got to get this out of here. I wish I had one around here right now. I'd show you. It's like a perfect replica. Actually, on the channel, I know there's a video of it printing, both of them. You can look up both of those getting printed for the first time. I did my test prints and I just live streamed them. At that point, I was throwing shit against the wall trying to just see what this channel was going to be. But it looks like 3D printing interest has just gone down now that everybody can go out and buy one pretty cheap. It's like, who's going to be sitting around watching YouTube videos of shit 3D printing when they can just 3D print it themselves? And then half of them are making their own YouTube channel now. So they ain't sitting around watching your channel. Damn, these things are kicking my ass again. Fuck. Man, that's kind of hard because it's a lower... Any GameCube games that are lesser known. Man, Eternal Darkness, Batten Kaidos is probably the best RPG. Hey, Jonas is still here. Thanks for sticking around, Jonas. Batten Kaidos. There's a Batten Kaidos Origins, and then there's another one. I think it's just Batten Kaidos something Wings or whatever. Those are two like card-based RPGs. Really cool, little-known RPGs. But Nintendo actually made those. Let me look at my GameCube library really quick. I think I have that on my hard drive right here. I love this little thing. 1 terabyte. I got like every ROM or freaking other crap. Alright, so let's see. On my GameCube library, ROMs, GameCube, Skies of Arcadia, obviously. Auto Modellista, that's a good one. Lost Kingdoms. Pac-Man Fever is really good. There's a Fire Emblem that's really good. Phantasy Star Online's obviously good. Beautiful Joe 1 and 2 are good. Paper Mario, 1,000 Year Doors, good. I bet you'd get a ton of traffic with Eternal Darkness. Jonas is taking off from the looks of it. See you later, Jonas. We appreciated that. There's a Pokemon XD. I've got that one. Let me put it in a list. Don't listen to what everybody says. Star Fox Adventures isn't that horrible. Skies of Arcadia, though, you got to play that one. Lost Kingdoms. Auto Modelista, that's a good one. Yeah, the problem with GameCube is that the library wasn't even that big to begin with for there to be a whole lot of little known ones. You know, the Resident Evil remakes were freaking awesome. There's not a single bad Resident Evil remake on the GameCube. Those are phenomenal. I remember the first time I saw that, I couldn't believe that that was a GameCube game. Fuck. Yeah, the best GameCube games are the Nintendo ones. And most are now on Wii or the Switch, right. Yeah, I mean, they've been in this HD remaster obsession for a while. I honestly can't give them money. Like, knowing that emulators are out there, I just cannot pay money for a game that I could just pay for, or have for free. I don't know. Not full price. You know, paying $60 to $70. Now, shit. Right, pay for the online. Yeah. I can't do it. Yep, knowing that the ROM is out there, easily accessible. I mean, the worst part about downloading ROMs is really never knowing if you downloaded a virus or something. I try to do all my ROM acquisitions on a computer that I don't really care too much about, and I can do all the risky stuff on that computer. I'm lucky enough to have had a burner. Right. What site do you normally go to? I know the one that I used to go to when I was actually still collecting. It has been shut down. VIMM, okay. And do you still use like a VPN or anything like that to be... Oh, I've been around since the 90s. Shit. Yeah, well, I used to go to ROM Nation. That was one. Then there was PSP ISO with an ISOZ at the end. That was actually a really reliable one back in like the mid-2000s. Or 2010s, I want to say. I remember Cool ROMs was one. ROM Nation. Man. What was the one? MU Paradise. That you just took it right off my lips. I was just gonna say MU Paradise. That one was good too. They had a great layout. I loved the layout of it. That's the one that just got shut down. If you go there, it's still up, but none of the downloads are active anymore. I even tried to use the Wayback Machine to see if you could go back and actually pull anything off of there. Fuck! I am getting my ass kicked right here. But yeah, I actually went and saw if you could find any way of getting on there again, and it is gone. MU Paradise has been nuked. Shoot, my newest form of piracy is getting like streams of like MMA and boxing events. I won't even have to do that for much longer either now. Yeah, MU Paradise, that was the one. You can still get all your ROMs, or not your ROMs, your emulators. They still have BIOS and emulators up there. And probably a lot of links to like some other good shit. But I just haven't gone there. Once the ROMs disappeared, I was like, well, I guess this place is dead. It was a sad day, I'll be honest. I remember they had that like... was it the Wii or the... Yeah, I think the Wii Mario Sunshine character model up all there, put like punching when you first went to the page. Kind of ironic that Nintendo's the company that put them out, and they had the big old Mario front and center all that time. Is the audio good, by the way? Haven't had anybody say anything bad about it. I'd guess Ben and Vaughn would have both said something if it was bad. Vaughn's like my YouTube IT guy. Right on. Yeah, whenever I have a problem, Vaughn's the one to be like, what the fuck's wrong with your mic? Man, I owned that fucker that time. Shouldn't get too happy. This guy's gonna get me. Yeah, I know some guys, as I was saying, and I asked them questions because they knew not really talk. Right? Yeah, I probably talk too much. Most people are probably like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? That's what I'm going to start doing, man. Yeah, I know. This game really is crazy, isn't it? I know. Like, I feel like some people have to try to, like, be as uncharismatic as they appear to be. And then you look at their viewership and they're crushing me. And I'm like, what the fuck is this, man? What am I doing wrong? Yeah, these guys ain't crushing. Shoot, man. Like, it's embarrassing to see some of these streams that are, and you have to wonder, like, this has to be bots. Like, it absolutely has to be, because there's no charisma. I mean, I get it that I'm not, you know, like a paid performer that brings it with every freaking stream or whatever, but man, I've seen some where like it's literally just a webcam pointing at like nothing, and then like you said, like the guy's just like, fuck, this is suck, and then like there's silence for 20 minutes, and then like somebody will kill him and be like, fuck that guy, this is fucking bullshit, and then like silence for another 10 minutes. And those are the stream. I think it's just the games. I think those are the ones that get people that really, really do just want to watch the game. Like seriously, like I see your stream. I go to Vaughn's stream. We got Nil, Lenora, Dom. I haven't seen Dom in a while actually. I go to their streams. And it's just like you said, there's engagement. It's like I'm here to actually talk to people, and like we're playing games. It's just like, hey, that's what we do when we get together and talk. I mean, those are the streams that I'm going to want to watch. And I think that's why yours do good, honestly, because there's a lot more people like that want to actually do that than... You know, you do have some people that are going to want to come into a stream and just poach off of your fucking viewership. I mean, that's out there. That's what I kind of feel like. I mean, I understand, like, raids bring people to your channel or whatever, but they never really seem to stick around. It never really seems like it's an organized thing or anything, and for the most part, it's just kind of like them coming in to your fucking room and being like, hey, everybody, I have a large viewership. You should come over to my fucking channel now. So, I don't know, man. When it comes to raids, I'm fucking split on that. I haven't had one pop up on me yet, and I would not tell anybody to get the fuck out of here with that. But I feel like that is just another form of fucking advertising and like coming in, because it's always so quick. You know, it's always like, boom, Steve raided you. Hey, everybody, I came from Steve. Oh, man, what did you have on the pizza? Pizza and gin. Look at it. Von's classy. You gonna have your gin and juice like Snoop Dogg? Oh, just a margarita, right on. Yep. Nice. It's very, very good. That's like mine and my wife's go-to as a margarita. We'll be out at a restaurant, and it's like, well, you know what? We're not gonna get a drink today. And then you see the margarita menu, and you're like, that margarita looks really good. Drizzle some garlic oil over it. What? Huh? That's like some gourmet shit right there. That ain't even classy. That's like gourmet. Okay. I'm obsessed with garlic. When I make burgers, I literally could chop up a whole fucking bulb and mix it all in with my burgers and shit. I did that so much that I almost think that, like, it might have almost ruined garlic for me in a way. Like, where it does, like, nothing garlicky really tastes like super garlicky anymore. Probably because I've fucking overloaded it for so long. Get out of there! Used to work for Pizza Hut, and during the interviews, there was like 8 of us. We got interviewed separately, and they asked what kind of pizzas we wanted to munch on during the process. I was the only one that asked for a margarita. Everyone else was chicken, pepperoni, and veg. Ah, fuck. Okay. Huh. They were like, this guy. I'm plain. I mean, I gotta be honest. I'm meat and cheese. My wife would love if I would do like a Supreme or something like that. And she's been stuck with my meat and cheese ass forever. And they brought the margarita and the other pizzas. The bastards all took them. You didn't wait. You can't say that you didn't even... What? That just isn't even right. Did you work with... Did they have a buffet at the one you worked at? Right. Why would they all ask for that and then take the one pizza they didn't ask for? That's insane. What a bunch of fucking pricks. It's like, what, was everybody too embarrassed to ask for that or something? Did they think, like, Margarita made him sound like less of a man or something? Not on the weekends, huh? I remember that would be our school trip. You know, we'd go on a field trip, and it was always like, we're going to stop at Pizza Hut for lunch on the school trip. And it was like, fuck yeah, they're going to have the buffet. Their breadsticks used to be so good. Now everything is just frozen, pre-made shit. Like a 4-hour process. We went right after high school. So I hadn't eaten. Right. Man. And you're like, man, this is the pizza I want. And they're like, mine. Bastards. But you could have picked anything you wanted. Yeah, I mean, they still seem to make them that way, but it just seems like now, like, they just pull them right out of a freezer, you know, with fucking clear wrap or whatever, and right into the fucking oven. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but it just doesn't seem like anything is as good as it used to be. Especially out of, like, a major chain restaurant like that. I used to love fucking stuffed crust. Like, they were the very first place that I remember having stuffed crust. And that was just like a fucking treat. Oh, nice. Look at this. Yes. I knew if I just ran and gave it hell, I'd get through there. Maybe I'm gonna get pizza. Maybe that's what I'll do. Now you got me inspired, man. What? What the fuck? Right? You know what makes it even better, choice, man? Is that my kid will eat it. I shouldn't keep calling her a kid. She's 18 now. I gotta get that through my head. When my grown-ass child wants something to eat with us, pizza's always a good choice. And see, she hasn't been an adult long enough, but I'm sure she's only going to be a grown-ass adult when it's convenient. Right? Yeah, she is always going to be my kid. Right? It's like if I saw you born and wiped your butt for fucking 2 years. You're my kid. I haven't seen this boss yet, so here we go. First time. Oh. I still find it weird that we haven't seen Dracula yet. It's weird, but I honestly think it's mind-blowing that humans come out of other humans, right? Oh no, it is not fucking something that you can ever unsee. I'll tell you that. Like, whew. I can't even, like, describe, like, how like weighty it all feels like when it's all said and done. You know, it's just like this person relies on me to stay living now. Like, man, that's the best way. I mean, like even a pet, you know, you look at it as like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna love my animal as much as I can and take care of it as good as I can. And then, oof, you know, like things can happen. So, sorry, I just got a text. Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to put off pizza. My wife has to go to work. So we might put off pizza for a little while anyway. No, it's absolutely mind-blowing thinking that another human being came out of somebody. I mean, I guess I had a little bit. I don't know if you're an only child, but I guess I'm one of 5, so I don't know. As a young kid, my mom was pregnant pretty often. But yeah, it still never got to be like, oh wow, this isn't, or like it's normal, you know, like it never became normal. Oh, you have a brother. Xenoblade halfway downloaded. Nice. When do you think you're going to start that, Ben? And are you going to stream it or just play it in your free time? Oh, you're going to stream it in a little while. Right on. Yeah, it's a long one. I'll tell you that, you know, buckle in. And the story's a gut punch. Well, there's a couple of them. Whoa. Oh shit. It looks like that spell can actually be cast when you're in air. I like that. That's powerful for this fight. Yeah, if this is it, I don't think this is going to be it. But I might end up just getting on Xenoblade tonight again. Oh shit, he drained me. Fuck. That's the most dangerous thing that could happen to you in this game. Even worse than like poison. Is getting drained and you're not able to attack. He's kind of easy. I didn't realize that he just had a projectile attack. Well, I guess he has that. Yeah, I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna go Xenoblade. I'm gonna go all in on Xenoblade after this. As far as the retro ones, I think I'm going to do Golden Sun. I think I'm going to do the original Golden Sun as far as like the retro achievements go. Yep, working on some RPGs. Yep. I don't know, they're good long games where you can kind of just grind it out. You know, you can get into a point where you know, I'm not gonna say like it's effortless, but like you can kind of get into a place where, you know, you're just trying to do things and fill time. Sometimes when you're streaming, instead of trying to kill a boss like this or whatever, you know, it's good to have an area where you're just kind of grinding it out, filling time. You know, like that, like kind of the best way to fill time is to talk to people and be like, "Yep, I'm just doing this, and you're gonna keep me company while I, you know, go." You know, when you're doing those trophies and whatnot, it's just like, man, it's so mind-numbing. I might have given up if I didn't have somebody to talk to. Yeah, you missed. I think. Yeah. I think you were sleeping, probably when I was doing my Monster Hunter Platinum Trophy. But when I got the Platinum Trophy in Monster Hunter, if I didn't have people on stream kind of keeping me motivated, I think I would have said, fuck this and quit. Oh yeah, you saw the fishing, but I ended up doing the Platinum Trophy. I ended up getting the Platinum on Monster Hunter. And I did that live on stream. And seriously, if I didn't have people on stream being like, nah, man, just keep up with it. You're going to get it. Don't worry. I would have fucking quit. Because I think it was a 6-hour stream. And I was relying on RNG to make the right monsters populate in the area. Because you had to kill every monster with 2 different variations. You had to kill the large crown. Oh no, I'm sorry, it was 4 variations of each monster. You had to do the large silver crown, the small silver crown, and then the large gold and the small gold crown. So you had to literally take 25 monsters and make the right one spawn by leaving the area and coming back. So I did that for 6 hours. It was awful. Oh yeah, there's definitely, like, the Wii is the worst. Like, you have to literally know what you're looking for on the Wii, because it's just awful. Again, the GameCube library was, oh, Luigi's Mansion. You know, I guess that's not a little known game, but Luigi's Mansion's a good one for the GameCube. That's a good one to stream. Everybody likes it. It's not like too crazy as far as difficulty. I think that's what it really comes down to on streaming, is finding a balance of difficulty. Because nothing's worse than like losing your fucking cool, like to where you're getting agitated and not liking the game. Guinness World Records, the video game? What? Is that just like a trivia? Like, in what year did Steve set the world Guinness record for saying fuck the most times on stream? Oh, that would have been his Elden Ring stream in 2024. You're correct. Man, I lost it on that stream, man. Like, people are like, dude, settle down. Relax. I think my doctor was right. I should not play Elden Ring. Kristen, you know Kristen. Kristen was literally scared. She was like, bro, you fucking scared me on that stream. Like, literally, she gave me the big old wide-eyed emoji. Like, you scared me. Like, everybody says this is what makes Elden Ring fun. Hey, that laugh was pretty cool. I like that. Well, looks like I'm already dead. Oh, shit. Man, that thing's hard to fucking dodge. God, what would be the worst Wii game? I'll be honest with you, I didn't like the Paper Mario on the Wii. I think Paper Mario actually ruined the Mario RPG formula. I wish to God they would have never went to the Paper Mario formula. It might have just been like Super Paper Mario. I think that might have just been the name, like, because Thousand Year Door is the GameCube one. I don't know. There's another Paper Mario on 3DS, I think, and it was all about like Sticker Saga or something like that. That one was the fucking worst. That game's terrible. Like Super Mario RPG was a game that like kids could play and adults could play, and it was challenging, and there was real RPG mechanics. And now it's just like, hey, you know, what kind of badge do you want Mario to have on? And like that's as deep as it gets. Like, you want to equip Mario with the jump badge or the fire flower badge? Ah. Man. Oh, he did get him. Huh. Man, that is not fair. That is not fair. That little spiral shot that he has is fucking tough to do anything with. I mean, the only thing I can think of... Oh, Batten Kaidos has achievements. Score. I'm playing that. You can stream it if you want, because you just discovered the achievements. That's cool. But I'm playing it. Nice. The art style is so cool. And it's unique because the combat is like turn-based, but it's all like deck building cards. It actually ran pretty good when I gave it a test run. Yep, multiple discs. Yep. That was the what was cool at the time. Oh, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. That's another one that it could be good, but now the way it's just not really playable in its intended format kind of ruins it. Phantasy Star Online. Do you like Phantasy Star Online? That's a great GameCube game. You don't have to play it online, but we could. We could play that game online. You can do net play with emulators. That'd be kind of sick. To show off what net play is like in 2025. Wink, wink, wink. I know that there's 2 other streamers in the room that we could collaborate on. Wink, wink. No, honestly though, that would be fun to get down on some classic games and actually see what net plays like. I've actually never done it, but I know you can actually play emulators online with each other. Oh, that was cheap shit. I thought I was getting over it. Oh, it was so fucking cheap. Ah. Yeah, you can do multiple discs. So here's what you do. There's on the emulator on my controller on the PS. I don't know if you use Xbox or PlayStation, but if you hit the PS button on RetroArch, it actually brings up the quick menu, is what they call it. And in the quick menu, there should be something called disc options. And in there, you know, it has swap disc, remove disc, and any kind of like disc related thing. So what happens when you're playing the game is the game will throw you a prompt that says, hey, insert disc 2. You go up into the menu and you do that switch. And then, you know, the game detects that you've put the disc in, and it just continues from that point on. That's one way of doing it. I've also seen it where you can take both discs and the game creates like a single ISO when it loads the two, and it just knows when to change the disc when it's prompted. So I've seen both ways of emulators doing that. I feel like I'm going to get him on this one. I feel like I had him in a pretty good pattern where I should be beating the shit out of him pretty good now. I probably would have done better if I wasn't using the sword in that spell. Ha! That's how you dodge that. Right now it's almost like I want him to use that move now that I know how to do it. Ah! Almost out of there. Man, that's like the only thing you can fucking hit me with right now. And I just did that shit. That is so dumb. Fuck! I should have had him. That makes me so mad that he just beat me there because I should have had that. That's bullshit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where it is. It's the disc option is in swap, or the disc option swap disc. Right. Yep. And you may even just have to. I think it might even bring up like a menu where you just navigate to disc 2 or whatever. Yeah, I've played all the Final Fantasies are pretty much 3 and 4 discs. And I've played them all on emulator, so I know that it works really good. I think I might even stream from the PS5 again soon, because I have Legend of Dragoon on the PSN, and that has trophies. But I almost want to see if there's like a good way of like doing a video where you compare trophies, where I play both games and then compare the retro trophies to the official PlayStation trophies. I almost wonder if that might be a pretty cool video. Oh, wow. People like their top 20 in comparison and reaction videos. That's something else I learned from somebody shared a what your small channel does wrong. And that's something that they say they kind of diversify it. Do things like, okay, well, if you do a video game playthroughs, you know, do like my top 5 favorite RPGs, so that you're creating almost like the same content, but you're bringing in a different kind of viewer. It's kind of what you're doing with your shorts right now, Ben. Did you say Crystal? Well, the problem with Crystal Chronicles right now is that it required Game Boy Advances to play it, actually. Like the way it was actually no, the Crystal Chronicles for GameCube. Yeah, I want to say there's 2 versions of Crystal Chronicles, and I think the Wii one you can play. I think the Wii one's playable, and the GameCube one isn't, if I'm not mistaken. You might want to look into that. But I'm pretty sure the GameCube one required Game Boy Advances. Like, one person actually played on a GameCube, and you partied up with people that were on Game Boy Advances. It was kind of a cool concept. Fuck. Oh my god. I just wasn't paying attention really there. See, when do I fight this guy? Was that a boss in the game that I've already beat? That's what I want to know. See the little dude? Or, well, yeah, you see him. That's I'm thinking about the top screen and the bottom screen is showing. Yeah, Crystal Chronicles was kind of panned by people because they didn't like the idea that you had to be on a GameCube and then playing with people on Game Boy Advances, but I liked it. The actual game itself. Shit. I'm already dead. Already not happy. Ah! Alright, come on. He's got to be at least 3/4 of the way down right now. Oh! There's nothing I could do there. Oh my god, no! So stupid. Yeah, I'd grab Luigi's Mansion, honestly. I think you'd get a lot of people that would watch that, honestly. I think like you could do a good thumbnail with like Biscuit Cat and like the vacuum or something, and I think that would do good. Yeah, I haven't played one either, but I just know that it's a very, very, very like obscure Mario game that not a lot of people have played. But like, you know, anything Mario and Nintendo, people are gonna fucking watch. It's like that's a game that almost brings its own audience. I think I played, you know what, I got my daughter the 3DS one, and I played it for like a couple hours. I was like, hey, this is pretty fun. But it is a little bit slower than your average Mario game, but I think that makes it a good streaming game. You know, like there's always something happening, but it's not like you're not like platforming all over the place. Had people saying they had never seen Banjo-Rando. So could do making shorts. Yeah, I would recommend that for sure. I mean, your short game is on point right now. Seems like you've got that pretty much figured out as far as the shorts. You know, like achievements like that. Shoot, it's nice, quick, to the point content. You know, like you don't have to sit there and think like, okay, what is this going to be about? You already know it's this quick little achievement. So I like that. You know what I should do? I don't like how PlayStation, they record your achievement, but it seems like they record like the stupid part of your trophy. You know, it seems like everything that the PlayStation records, because when you get a trophy, I don't know if on PS4 it does this, but on PS5, when you get a trophy, it can automatically record you getting the trophy. So the only problem with that is that it doesn't show what happened leading up to you getting the trophy. It just shows, hey, when the trophy popped, here's the video recording of that exact moment when the trophy came up. So it records a video, but it's not actually of anything important. It's recording like, hey, remember, boop, you got this trophy. And it's like, okay, well, what happened? What did I do to get the trophy? And it's like, doesn't matter. We recorded you getting the trophy. I think PlayStation 5 lets you kind of choose. It lets you get pretty crazy with that. You can do like 30 seconds, 15 seconds, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour, I think. I think you can get pretty crazy with that. You can even choose like record an entire gameplay session, I think, if it's under a certain length. Like you can go back and be like, wow, that was an insane game, you know, like if you're just playing hockey or whatever. And then like, man, I wish I would have recorded that. Well, you can actually hit save and do record entire session, and it will actually have recorded from the minute you started the game till that point. I should be getting this guy, man. Man, that fucking kid. That's like the new thing that I can't fucking not get hit by. It's like I'm worried about being too far away or too close to him for some reason now. I don't know why I got that in my head that I gotta be all up on him. Ah. Oh, shoot. I think I gotta restart it. Hold on. You know what? It's done this to me before. I think I gotta go into this right here. Yeah, that's a Streamlabs problem right there. I gotta resize it now. Thanks for letting me know that. Yeah, it's done that more than once. Yeah, it sucks because the last time that happened to me, I actually beat like the ice boss while it was doing that, and nobody got to actually see it. Fuck! $51.8 thousand. Shit! I can imagine. I mean, they've been killing it. I can definitely imagine. 51.8. God damn. Views. Yeah. Yeah. No crap. Well, yeah, that's the whole thing. Like, the well, what's the requirements of getting monetized through shorts is insane. Like 10 million fucking views on a short or through shorts is like shit, man. What the fuck would I need to be monetized on here? If I could get 10 million, fucking should have been monetized a long fucking time ago. And then you realize that shorts really do just kind of pile up. But you gotta be right, you know. I've put out shitty fucking shorts that haven't gotten anything. So I mean, it is about what you do. You know, you can't just put it. Did you tell me about your TikTok? Yeah, you said like one of them was like viral. Didn't you say like 200,000 views or something, Vaughn? I think that's what you said. Almost like 200,000. Is that thing still going? Congrats on that too, both of you, man. That's insane. 51,000 uptick. Wow, 332. That's insane. How many like followers on TikTok do you have off of that? Is that like made you go crazy on there yet? Did I play any Genesis games? Yes, Phantasy Star. I was all over all the Phantasy Star games on Genesis. Pac-Man 2. That was another crazy little zany game that, like, nowadays I don't even know if it would be good. But I spent so much time on that game just because you could only rent so many games. 61 followers off of that? I mean, like, that's still nothing to sneeze at, but that's a hell of a lot of fucking views for 61. Yeah, it really doesn't seem like it makes a whole lot of sense on how to get results on any of these platforms. Right, it's almost like if you don't have 5 videos that they watch all the way fucking through, then like what's the use of fucking following or subscribing to somebody? Fuck. Yeah, Genesis. Genesis is like a lot of beat 'em ups, like Streets of Rage. People just watch and follow and don't, or people just watch and don't follow. Yeah, you know, I've never been good with TikTok. My daughter had, well, she had TikTok before it was even TikTok. It was called like Musically or some shit like that. And every time I would see her doing something, I was like, what the fuck even is this? And it was mostly just like a bunch of like fucking people like lip syncing and stuff. Like that's all it really was. Like every time it would be a video that I would see her watching, you know, it was just somebody lip syncing or whatever. Or like dancing or acting out like on somebody else's video. So I don't know. I still would say that I don't really understand TikTok. I mean, like I understand it's a short form, you know, like focused a short form focused video sharing platform. Like I get that, you know, but like the content that's popular on it, I don't get. Yeah, the lip sync stuff is so cringy. Me either, but I know it has a huge market. Used it to get 100,000 followers before you could go live on it, but I applied and they asked for links to YouTube and then they accepted. I gotcha. Yeah, I mean it can't hurt to fucking throw it all out there. There's definitely nothing wrong with trying. Alright, we're gonna get him. Oh man, how did I dodge that? I have to say, out of all the platforms, Twitch has been the worst. Literally no engagement except from people trying to sell it. That's it. I don't know. I didn't find anything in Twitch to get excited about either. Everyone I see on Twitch just gets the graphics. Right. Yeah. All right, because you know, like on YouTube, you have my mom has a YouTube account or whatever, you know, but on Twitch, it's only going to be people that are specifically watching game or targeted kind of content, you know, on Twitch. Hell, I had no idea that like Twitch porn was even a fucking like thing, but apparently there's all kinds of fucking girls all over there doing all kinds of fucking shit. Oh, come on. I see people saying they're leaving YouTube to Twitch. Like, it'd be a miracle. Just had 0 luck on Twitch. Yeah, I mean, you gotta think. On YouTube, there's a hell of a lot of competition. But on Twitch, it's mostly the exact same kind of competition. So you're gonna have the top guys just completely dominating that. Whereas on YouTube, hell, a lot of the bigger people have probably had their audiences tire. Just because the YouTube audience... YouTube is just a more diverse audience that comes and goes, I think. And when you actually find a good, quote-unquote, subscriber, you know, that sticks around, they're actually going to be there. Instead of, hey, let's see who's playing the most popular game today. Because that's why I like watching both of your guys' streams. Is that you're not sitting there playing fucking Fortnite or Minecraft or whatever. It's like, I'm not sitting there saying that any channel's invalid because of that. But I'm definitely not going to go search out another fucking Minecraft channel or whatever. It's just, I don't know. Thing on YouTube, someone could be looking for a DIY and then come across where Twitch. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, the diversity of the audience on here isn't necessarily just looking for somebody to play fucking the popular game right now. So many people play Fortnite. There's no way that'll be found. Right? Yeah. I mean, I'd rather fucking try and win the actual lotto than play Fortnite. And I know that's literally just throwing money away. Had someone come into the stream, never seen them. Gifted 5 memberships. What? Now that's freaking awesome. Right, and they've never been to your stream once. I mean, I could see, like, nil. But, man, yeah, a complete noob. It's like, well, I guess I'll take it, right? You know what? I wonder. They never even said anything after gifting memberships. What is that all about? It's like, come on, man. They could at least try and make it look real, right? Ah, that was bullshit. If I'd have just stood there, I wouldn't have even got hit. Ah, maybe they're just a lurker. I mean, honest, you know what? That's what my wife said. She's like, you shouldn't think that everybody's a bot just because they're quiet. She's like, because I would watch this stream, that stream, and she's like, I've never talked once. So I think there is some hope. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what my wife said. You know what? She's more than happy to comment if there was something she had to add, but, you know, she's like, you know what? I just want to watch. I mean, and to an extent, I used to be kind of that way. But you know why I was mostly that way? Because most times I'd watch a stream, I would feel like I had, you know, something interesting to fucking say. And it would just be like I was typing into a fucking void, you know, like... I think that's obvious that, like, I type in your guys' chat and you engage. So, I mean, I've stuck around and I'm a regular. You removed them because it can intimidate people. Ah. I mean, it's very, very much a possibility. You know what, man? And I mean, obviously, as you could see, what the hell would I even need a mod for? If I had jerks showing up to my fucking stream, I'd pause it and be like, get the fuck out of here. You know, I mean, like, I don't know. I've never had a jerk show up to my stream, so... I don't know. Maybe one day somebody will come in and tell me to speak Greek. Fuck. Plus, YouTube doesn't see a mod as a complete viewer. Had a few funny ones, but nothing. Yeah, I think I had somebody spamming links in one of my 3D printing streams, and I didn't really get on it because I was away from the desk. I think that's the closest I've got. But nobody was really bothered. Everybody just kind of laughed. Like, what is this? That's crazy, Var. Spoke to UTT live chat. They could tell me as the watch hours count, but they couldn't tell me if it was affected the way they pushed the stream. Noticed your watch hours dropped when everyone was a mod. Huh. Yeah, I think your auto shout out is the way to go, though. I think that is definitely the way to go. Again, I mean, I've been in both of your guys' chats enough to know it's pretty much the same thing here. If anybody's in here talking, they're being cool. You know, I guess that's the one good thing about, you know, like a group of like streamers is like nobody's really trying to get out there and like tarnish their name and their channel by acting all fucking crazy in somebody that potentially knows a lot of other people, you know, fucking around in their stream or whatever. Fuck. That's like literally the only thing I'm falling for now. What just fucking happened? What happened? I beat him. Just had someone called Squirtle. Called you daddy? What? I could have swore he died. Man, I could have swore the fucker he died. Like, I leveled up. I could have swore I heard it level up. Like, he did the Shanoa! He died. Hey, Xander. Yeah, the music in this game is great. Man, that's terrible. I thought I had him. Oh yeah, if a mod actually opened their mouth and like told somebody off, that would be the end of the mods. It's like I'll decide on that. Like if somebody's spamming and typing some bullshit or whatever, go ahead and, you know, remove the comment or whatever. But I'll tell somebody off. We need to do that. Yeah, Xander, you a big fan of Castlevania? I always thought the music in these games was probably like the second most important thing about it. Just sets the mood so perfectly. Oh yeah, spoiler alert, huh? Is there a code, or you just got to beat the game 3 times to get him or something crazy like that? Man, I'm so mad because I beat him. That's terrible. Ah! Oh my God, that fucking move. Why are you attacking this man with a parasol from a... Man, that's terrible. I beat this shit. Yeah, this guy apparently has vessels of Dracula, or has one of the vessels. Or wait, he has one piece of the Triforce. That's what's going on here, Von. I'm trying to get the piece of the Triforce back from this guy. And he's being mean. For whatever reason, he came after me. And he's been leading me on a wild goose chase. Oh, and I got too close and I knew I didn't want to do that. Dang, that's a quick download for Luigi's Mansion. Yeah, I mean, you know what? There's a place for all caps, you know? I mean, come on now. I mean, if you're sitting there spamming all caps or whatever, it's like, this guy's fucking annoying. But I mean, like, that's his own embarrassment at that point, you know? It's like, everybody knows that the all caps thing, you know, that went out of style a while ago. But hey, you do you, man. You know, some people like Cardi B. Did they ever put this soundtrack out on like a record or anything? Like a collector's edition or something? I would definitely like to get this. Oh, that didn't hit me. Oh, I jumped the wrong way. Oh, I made it! Man! Took one too many extra stabs at him. Normal mode of this game is generally not too tough. Memorize patterns with the proper mode. This game is brutal. Been warned about it here. Nah, thanks for the warning. 69, was that 69 points of damage? I've been doing like 50. I beat him. You missed it. I actually did beat him. Oh, people acting like mums and dads telling people, right? Yeah. Again, you know what, man? Like, if I think something was uncalled for, I'll call it out. You know, like, we definitely don't need a morality police in a stream. You know, if I know enough to know when somebody's been like mean or whatever, and when to draw a line. But yeah, I mean, like simply saying like, oh, I don't like Nintendo. I don't like people to talk bad about Nintendo. It's like, you know what, man? Not everybody fucking likes everything you like, man. If somebody fucking doesn't like Luigi's Mansion, I mean, that doesn't mean you can't like it. That's not anybody saying you're dumb for liking something that they don't like. Yes, it does look like almost everything he does 69 points of damage to me. Except that. Any PS1 game recommendation? Parasite Eve, Legend of Legaia, Xenogears, Jade Cocoon, Grandia, Metal Gear Solid is like the best PlayStation game. It's not Final Fantasy. Getting all the ROMs tonight. Ben's on a mission. Jade Cocoon's a good one. Man, there's a ton. Legend of Legaia. Look up Legend of Legaia and Xenogears. Those are two really good RPGs. Yes, death reminds me about Devil May Cry. Should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light. Jade Cocoon is like Pokemon on PlayStation, Ben. That's the best way I could describe it. Pokemon on PlayStation. I made a video about it, wink wink. You can actually see the beginning of it if you want. But I think this is probably going to be a good spot to end it. 3 hours after a fight. Yeah. God awful. Yeah, I think I am going to do that. I'm going to go get pizza going. Or at least on its route to the house. And then, yeah. See how it goes from there. Maybe I might even jump into Xenoblade. If I come up with any good games for PS1, I'll let you know, Ben. Thanks, Vaughn, Xander, Ben, for stopping in. Much love. You guys are amazing. I know I'm going to be seeing you around eventually. Whoever's streaming next, I'm sure I'll be around. Yeah, thanks a lot, Ben. See ya. We'll cut it off here, everybody. If you're new here and still watching, thanks for coming in. Hopefully you liked it, and you'll subscribe for more. See you around.